Pretty much over the past decade, perhaps even more, wrestling fans, IWC mainly, have been lobbying and have been trying to get mainstream pro wrestling to go into intergender wrestling, meaning men versus women, female superstars versus male superstars, whether that be in TNA, WWE, AEW, it doesn't matter. At least a portion of the internet wrestling community wants to see intergender professional wrestling. And I believe the last time we had intergender wrestling was back in TNA 2019-2020 when Tessa Blanchard beat Sami Callihan to become TNA World Champion or Impact World Champion at the time. I don't think we've had intergender wrestling in WWE since the Attitude Era days, and I believe that was way back when we had China still in the fold. Other than China, nobody else was able to portray a believable professional wrestling match between a male superstar and a female superstar. And nowadays, we've got mommy herself, Rhea Ripley, a former women's world champion, and we've got her former quote-unquote on-screen boyfriend, Daddy Dom, Dominic Mysterio, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. And there are a lot of fans out there who want to see this match take place, who want to see Rhea Ripley beat the living crap out of Dominic Mysterio. Now, it would be entertaining. It would definitely raise eyebrows. It would definitely bring viewers, and hell, you might be able to pull it off once we head over to Netflix. As long as we're on network television or cable television, in this case with the USA Network, that's just not going to happen. A man is not going to hit a woman on TV, on any kind of show, as long as it's on cable TV. Netflix, in January, might be a completely different story. Now, am I a proponent for intergender wrestling? Absolutely not. I think it makes absolutely no sense. You're already asking the audience to suspend their belief in terms of what's happening inside the ring. To me, it's asking too much of the audience to expect a female superstar to be able to defeat a male superstar. Because I get it, Rhea Ripley is one of the top superstars in the women's division. She is strong as hell, and frankly, she could kick my ass. She could kick a lot of people's, a lot of fans' asses out there, just based on her strength, just based on her ability. But let's not forget that we're talking about one of the best in the female division in WWE going up against one of the best in the male's division of WWE. And whether you want to admit it or not, the standards, the potential, the upside, everything is not the same. Everything is not equal. Again, you can go ahead and do, what we did with Sami Zayn at WrestleMania. I believe in 2022 when he faced off against Johnny Knoxville. It makes absolutely no sense for Knoxville to be able to defeat Sami Zayn on the grandest stage of them all, in his territory, in his backyard. It absolutely makes no sense. It's a comedy matchup. It makes sense. It served its purpose. And then we were able to build Sami Zayn back up to be able to challenge the Tribal Chief for the Universal Championship. It can be done. I'm not saying it can't. It just has to be few and far between. Now again, once we head into Netflix, once we head into January, we are most likely going to get to see Dirty Dom versus Mommy Rhea. I would put money on the fact that we might be able to see that. But again, if it were up to me, if I had to book, keep them separate, let Rhea Ripley get back into the women's division. And she doesn't have to be in the women's world title picture anymore. She can build up younger, up-and-coming, no disrespect, no-name superstars on the women's roster and build them up as contenders. She's gotten to that point. And Dirty Dom, break him off from the Judgment Day. We've got plenty of stories right there. Damian Priest, Finn Balor, JD McDonough, Carlito. There's plenty of stories to tell for each of them in their own lane. Because to me, yes, much like Sami Zayn and Johnny Knoxville, you can do it, but it takes a whole lot of time and a whole lot of effort and a whole lot of right moves to build them back up to where they need to be. And Rhea Ripley is most likely going to defeat Dominic Mysterio in that match, or they're going to book it to be that way. That absolutely does not benefit Rhea Ripley, because she is not about to venture into the men's division and start challenging for the IC title, let alone for the world title. And it doesn't benefit Dom because he got beat by a woman, and now you've got to build him back up to the point that maybe a year, 2 years down the line, he's able to become world champion. Again, it might be interesting, it might bring in viewership, but just to please the IWC fans who are going to watch anyway, who are going to complain anyway, I don't think it's worth it. So with that said, those are my thoughts. I don't think we should get into intergender wrestling, whether that be WWE, AEW, TNA, New Japan, anywhere. Anywhere. But you never know what's going to go down in the world of pro wrestling. Leave your thoughts, comments, and predictions in the comment section below. My name is Alexis Carrillo. This has been Wrestling Talk, and I'll see you next time.